All I'm saying is that well, living together wasn't part of the deal, was it?
You slept on the sofa.
Look, you know what I mean.
It's not my fault if your girlfriend is jealous.
Look, I'm not saying it is, all right? All I'm saying is that it would be better if you called or something instead of just telling them.
Okay. You know I don't mean to make things difficult for you. Maybe she doesn't trust you, then she's not right for you.
Oh, come on, Eva. It's not easy for her, you know?
Okay, but me phoning first isn't really going to solve anything, is it?
It'll help, won't it?
The law sees us as husband and wife, and we have to keep up that pretense. Sure, it would be better for your girlfriend to understand that.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Then we should meet, all of us. Talk about it, put her mind at rest. Let her say I'm not a threat to her.
Oh, I don't know.
Why not? I'm not a threat to her, am I?
No, no.
Well then, what do you have a good to lose?
Talk about living life dangerously.
You reckon it's a bad idea, then?
What, taking your wife and your girlfriend out on the same date? That sounds like a brilliant idea to me.
Listen, if all you're going to do is take the mick, then you can sling your hook.
Lighten up, bruv. You have to admit, it has got his funny side.
Yeah, well, you ain't stuck in the middle of it, are you?
Maybe you won't do any harm, you know, to clear the air a bit.
You reckon?
Well, you can only make things any worse than they are, can you?
Yeah, that's true.
I could sell tickets. Look, if Nadia's going to be nipping back and forth like she's got a knicker stuck in the door, you're going to have to keep Kathy sweet, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, ain't that easy, is it?
No.
Why not?
Well, I ain't sure, but... Well, I think Nadia might be up for it.
You're winding me up.
Serious.
What, you mean she's got designs on that fat little body of yours?
Look, she's acting funny, you know, dressing up, looking at me different, all that sort of thing.
Well, even better. Nip down to the Vic, have a few beers, clear the air a bit, and back to your place for a threesome.
So do you reckon it's a good idea, then?
What, a threesome?
Taking them both out for a drink.
Like I said, you can hardly make it any worse than it is, can you?
Yeah.
Mind you, there is one thing you haven't thought of.
What's that?
Well, I might think it's a good idea. You and Nadia might think it's a good idea. But what about Kathy?
I'll be with you in a minute.
I just wanted a word.
What about?
Ian,
What about him?
I'm worried about him.
First time for everything, I suppose.
Look, Kathy, I couldn't give a toss what you think about me, but I thought you might be interested in what happens to Ian.
I'm listening.
I think he's in trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Well, he won't talk to me about it properly, but the business hasn't been doing too well recently, and I think he's having a hard time.
Well, how hard?
Well, if it carries on like it is, I think he'll go bust.
And he's told you that, has he?
No, but I know what he's like. He's just working all the hours God sends and getting nowhere. What with the twins on the way, I just don't think he can manage on his own.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Well, I don't know, but I thought you might be able to help. I didn't know who else to ask.
Does he know you're here?
No, of course not. Well,
Well, I'm not sure what I can do. If anything, I'll have to think about it.
okay.
I'll be indoors at tea time, all right? Come and see me then.
Thanks, Kathy.
Oh, don't thank me. I haven't said I'd do anything yet.
We got to do something, haven't we? I mean, we can't go on like this, can we? Rucking every 5 minutes.
Just a drink.
Just a drink.
And I can give her a slap if she winds me up.
I'll even know the dairy if you want.
All right, then.
Great. Look, I'll see you later, yeah? Over the Vic.
Okay. Oh, Phil, before you go, I had Cindy in here earlier. She reckons Ian's in trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Money.
And?
She wants me to help him. What do you think?
No, stay out of it.
Eh?
Well, if his business is going down the pan, there's no point you throwing money at it, is there? Not in the long run. It's just chucking good money off the bat.
Yeah, but if he's really in trouble...
Ian will be the first one to tell you there's no place for sentiment in business, all right? Now, you've worked hard for what you got. Hold on to it. I'll see you later. Now, remember what I said, behave yourself, all right?
Don't worry, I won't embarrass you.
Cheers. All right. Pint, please, Sharon, and,
Red wine, please.
just remember this is important for you as well.
I know.
Things will be a lot easier if Kathy's on your side, yeah?
Stop worrying. It'll be fine.
Oh, no, come in. Ronnie just called me. Just on my way out.
Oh, sorry, it was difficult getting away without telling Ian where I was going.
I won't offer you a drink if you don't mind. Like I said, I'm just on my way out.
Oh, it's all right.
Look, I've thought about what you've said, and I've decided there's nothing I can do.
What?
Well, if business is in as much trouble as you say, there's no point me throwing good money after bad.
But he's your son.
I don't need you to remind me of that, thank you very much. But this is business. It's got nothing to do with anything else.
So you're not going to help him?
Not that kind of help, no. And I don't think it's right going behind Ian's back, either. If he does need help, then he'll ask me himself.
Sounds like you made up your mind, then.
I have.
Well, in that case, I'm sorry I bothered you, Kathy.
Cindy, it must have taken guts to come and ask me.
It did.
Oh, Kath. I didn't think he was coming.
Well, I'll get held up. Nadia?
Hello.
What do you want to drink?
Usual, please.
Right. Nadia?
I'll have the usual, too. If it hadn't been for Phil, I'd be back in Romania now. I owe him everything. I feel so close to Phil.
Is that right?
Yes, and I'd like for us to be close, too.
This marriage, if it's just on paper, why do you have to spend so much time here?
Well, explain that.
I was asking Nadia.
It is important that authorities do not get suspicious, that they believe it is a real marriage.
And that way you get to stay in the country.
Yes.
So that's what you're getting out of this. But what about Phil?
I don't understand.
Well, as far as I can see, he's running round after you, lying for you, and he gets nothing out of it.
It was a favour.
Hell of a favour, marrying someone. Look, this marriage, everyone has to think it's for real, yeah?
The authorities, yes.
Which means that you and me have got to be a secret.
Well, not a secret exactly, no.
Well, what then?
We just have to be careful, that's all.
Oh, I can understand how you have to be careful. I just wondered how I got involved.
It's only for a while, that's all.
Well, how long?
That's hard to say.
And what about your boyfriend? Where does he fit into all this?
He understands.
Like I'm supposed to?
Look, there's no point pretending this is going to be easy because it ain't. But this is something I did before we got together and... Well, I can't put the clock back, can I?
So I've got to just like it or lump it?
No, but... Well, it'd be a lot easier if you two could be mates, that's all.
All right. I know what you two want, but let's look at it from my point of view, eh? What would happen if someone from the Home Office came in here now?
How do you mean?
Well, you two would have to pretend to be together, wouldn't you? So who am I? Friend of the family? Official interpreter?
That won't happen, will it?
Oh, you know that for sure, do you?
No, it's hardly likely, is it?
Kathy, I understand how you feel.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't think you do. And whatever the problem is, watching you two sitting here like Tweedledee and Tweedledum ain't going to help it either.
Cabby, don't go. Listen,
Look, I'm not
that's-
angry or anything. And I know you're only trying to do what you think's best, but just leave me out of it.
Kathy,
I knew this was a mistake.
Look, don't go, all right? Let's stay and talk about it.
I suppose it will be better if I go. I'm sorry if I spoil things.
Look, come, she's gone now. Let's stay and have a drink.
No. Listen, I'm really tired, right? I just want to go home, have a long bath and have an early night.
Oh, I'll come with you.
No. No, not tonight. I need a bit of time on my own. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello, honey. Nice to see you again.
What?